You're now listening to the Z-Listers podcast with Brady, Neil, and AJP.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Okay. Welcome to the Z-Listers podcast. I'm Brady Neal, and this is AJP, the MC, greatest rapper in the tri-state area.
Thank you.
We're so very happy to see you all today. Today's a special day. Do you know why, AJ?
Why?
Because our friendship is alive and thriving.
Yes, it is.
Every day that's true, it'll always be a special day.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I want to work on my posture.
Okay.
I know that has nothing to do with what you just said.
Yeah.
But I saw a picture of myself from my high school graduation party. It popped in my memories. And dude, I was walking around it was like candid shots of everybody at the party. And I was like walking around like a question mark, dude. Like, I want to buy that thing that you like strap on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like clips.
I think so, yeah.
It goes around your shoulders and clips in the back so it like pulls your arms back.
Uh-huh.
I gotta fix this.
I'll send you some stretches.
I don't need stretches. I need to just constantly be like this.
I'll send you some stuff. This is the first time hearing about a high school graduation party. Where was I?
I don't know. We probably weren't friends then.
Fuck.
We were friends for a little bit, and then we were friends again.
Yeah.
Because remember when you bought my piano, my keyboard?
Yeah.
We weren't really friends.
Yeah.
And then we became friends again. Like, we were really good friends in high school,
Yeah.
and then we weren't,
Yeah.
and then we were.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm so happy we're here.
I love doing this, dude. I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else.
Aw, thanks, man.
Because no one else is as mentally ill and would do this for nothing. We're both very not right. And talking. But I told you about the email that I got.
I think so, yeah.
So I had to send somebody our email to get in touch with us, and I actually forgot what it was.
Yeah.
Like, I knew what it was, but I didn't remember what it was. So I went to the email, made sure I could log in and everything. And we had an email, 2 different emails from 2 different people trying to decode all the people that you give fake names to.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is crazy. And I didn't recognize the names of the people.
Yeah.
I was like, that's people.
One of them was Slimy, right?
Yeah, some guy was trying to guess who Slimy was, and he sent us a mugshot. And the mugshot was of a guy I actually know.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, that's crazy. I was like, that's not Slimy, but...
Did you ever respond to him?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good.
Just burp into the microphone. Yeah. And then he followed up with an email and said, happy birthday to you.
Aw.
And then he followed up
bud.
to his first email and said, why didn't you reply to this? And I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I never checked the email. But I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, speaking of like code names, I mean, McGregor and Ann.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we're really friends anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
Well, so, there's the whole Columbia saga, and, I was a little upset about that, but whatever, let bygones be bygones. But then, Anne told me literally, 2 months ago, she was like, oh, I miss you guys, we, blah, 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 and I was like, okay, yeah, miss you too, hit me up, and she was like, I will, and she never did. And then, meanwhile, McGregor was in Thailand for, the past 2 months, and then just...
Again?
Out of the fucking clear blue sky, he hits up our group chat, our WhatsApp group chat, which you love that we use WhatsApp. And he said, oh, what's your guys' weekend looking like? I think last weekend. Mm-hmm. And I just kind of blew him off. I was like, busy, can't, just wanting nothing to do with him. And then this week, Anne hit up the group chat and she was like, oh, we got to hang this weekend, blah, blah, blah. And so basically the only day that would work was today, which is Sunday. And I was like, oh, well, I'm doing the podcast at 11. So if you want to do beforehand or if you want to do after, whatever. Mm-hmm. And
beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
You were half an hour late here.
Okay.
Doing what?
I was at Wawa. Shit's crazy over there. I mean, anyway.
Yeah.
She never responded. McGregor finally, he had read it for 2 days. He didn't respond either. Then last night at 11:30 at night, he was like, you guys want to do such and such a diner at 9 or something like that? I just didn't respond. And so, yeah, I'm kind of pissed with him.
That's good for me, but it also puts a lot of responsibility on me.
Yeah, you're my only friend.
Yeah. Yikes.
Oh, well, that's actually not true. I hung out with some of my old friends from when I was a waiter. Mm-hmm. I don't see them as much as I'd like to. They're like a fun group, but like.
Do they all still work together somewhere else?
No. They've all gone off. One guy is like a graphic designer.
Oh wow.
One
That's
is
a big change from working at a
well,
restaurant.
I mean, I think he was. I guess he had already graduated college and he was just working.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And then another one like works doing like interior design, and the other one is like in the medical field. Yeah.
Wow.
So.
What about that girl you were going to get an apartment with?
Yeah, she works in like interior design.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, and here I am working. Well, I don't want to say what I do, but
you have a hit podcast.
Yeah,
I'd love to be an interior designer, but just put up like stuff I like. Like they tell me, but I just do whatever I want. They're like, "Why is there a Paul Walker poster in my kitchen?" I'm like, "Shut up, this is cool."
Like I said, we hungry.
Yeah, that was Tyrese, but
oh yeah, you dress like. Well, doesn't Paul Walker say that at one point?
no. At the end, he looks around and he goes, "We're not hungry anymore," and he pulls his shirt up because he stole money from.
Oh, okay.
You've never seen the movie?
No, I have, but eons ago. Why are you dressed like a bumblebee?
Okay, well, do you want to jump into our topics? We could jump into our topics. Do you know who Le'Veon Bell is?
The football player, right?
Very good.
I know the name.
He was a running back for the
Steelers.
Yes, and people hate this jersey. I love this jersey, dude. This is their throwbacks.
It looks like a soccer jersey to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I just love people are like, oh, they wear these like every once in a while, like once a year, but I love these. Yes.
Don't in soccer, don't they call them well, first of all, they would call them football, and second of all, don't they call them kits?
I think the uniform is a kit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the jerseys are still jerseys.
I think so.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so Le'Veon Bell, then he was on the Jets for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do great on the Jets, but they had a really shitty coach. I don't really blame him for that.
Mm-hmm.
He's 31 now. He's trying to rap. He's doing like celebrity boxing. And his link tree, he had an OnlyFans. I didn't click it, but it's like, what are you doing?
Did he like? I mean, did you check it out?
I didn't even click it.
Okay.
But if you look at this here, right? I don't know how
just for research purposes, you should at least.
You look at this, right? Where is it? Career earnings.
Mm-hmm.
Where was it? $45 million.
Damn.
Okay. Let's say after taxes and all that, he saw a third of it. That's $15 million.
Yeah.
And then let's say he spent like crazy. Let's say he has 7 left, and that's that's crazy. Why are you trying to rap? Number one. Number two, he went on this rant on Twitter. I love having links ready. It's gonna open you. Okay, so he starts tweeting all this shit. Where's my mouse here? Okay, so he says, this was July 9th. He said, I got so many features with popular artists on it, or industry rappers. Yeah, industry rappers. Hey, settle down. I just never dropped. Like full mixed and mastered and everything. Songs with Snoop, Moneybagg, Stunner for Vegas, Take Heath, Lil Keed, just to name a few. I only dropped the song with Dirk, right? Lil Durk. So then he goes, this is the tweet that I saw. It said, Moneybagg and Stunner for Vegas, I both paid for, decided to not drop these tracks with these guys because honestly, I didn't like their verses. I felt like they were just in the booth recording something as fast as they could to get a quick couple bands. Kudos, y'all got it. Hey, why do you think they did that? You suck. It's terrible. He put out this song with Lil Durk. And like Lil Durk is actually like, we can't play it because it'll get taken down.
Yeah.
But Lil Durk is actually like going off, and then he comes in and it's like something. I'm sorry, get played like Atari, and it's like, oh my god, dude, what are you talking about? And then he keeps going. He goes, for me personally, unless you're Drake, SZA, or Rihanna, hey. That just shows how old he is too. Like those are the only people that are like big and like famous to him. You gotta at least try, or I'm not about to drop the song because your name is attached to it. Straight up. Hey, they're doing you a favor. You're lucky they even took your money.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why I never dropped the tracks from Moneybagg and Stunner for Vegas, and most likely never will. They don't care. They got their money.
And here's a question: is he just like sending shots at these people? Like, did anybody know? Like anybody in the public, did they know that he had recorded these tracks? I mean,
no, probably
why
not.
Why did he go out of his way to like shit on these people?
I don't even know where this came from. So he keeps going. He says, Take Heath produced the song with Moneybagg. That Moneybagg was on. Take Heath didn't do anything wrong. Because now he realizes like, oh shit, I'm dissing. Because he, you know, after this one where he says he didn't drop the tracks with Moneybagg Yo and Stunner for Vegas, like he realizes that he said Snoop Dogg, Tay Keith, Lil Keed, and Dirk. Lil Keed died, so he's like, this looks like a diss, right?
Yeah.
So then he has to go down here and clarify, and he says, Tay Keith didn't do anything wrong. The beat was crazy. He snapped. Respect Tay Keith. And he goes, first off, R.I.P. Lil Keed. Keed and I actually got to be close friends before he died. He never never charged me a dime. He was a fan of me and all this shit, right? And then he's like, I hope you get to hear it at some point. It's like...
You just said you would never drop it.
It's your song. You can put it out anytime you want to. And then he has to go on and clarify. Snoop, I respect you. Dirk, I respect you. Tay Keith, I respect you. Keith, I respect you.
And then by implication, you other people that I named, I don't respect you.
Yeah, because you gave him a shitty verse.
What a dick.
You know? And then sorry for the rant. I made a long story, but basically I'm saying I've been serious as hell about this music for 10 years now.
What?
You know what's funny too? When he got traded to the Jets, I don't know if he got traded or if they released him and then the Jets signed him. I don't care to look it up. It doesn't matter. But like, you know, New York is the biggest market in the country, right? Mm-hmm. So he thought he was going to be like this huge star and famous. The night he got signed to the Jets, he put out like an album.
Yeah.
Nobody cared or listened. It did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Like usually when somebody signs, they'll post like a picture of them like in the office, or they'll post like a picture of the team. I'm sure they do it in basketball too.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, instead he put up like a link to his album, and it was like nobody listened to it, right? So that to me was like, hey, these guys don't owe you shit, because like all athletes, they want to be musicians. The musicians want to be athletes, and it's just like, you made $45 million, bro. Like, I get that, like he was famous in the league because he was good, but like, just chill. You're fine. You made it. You won. What are you doing? But then it got crazy, right? So then I went to his Instagram to just kind of look him up some more before I got on here talking shit about him. And I liked him too. I was excited he was coming to the Jets, right? I didn't buy this just cuz, you know? But then I see this shit.
Uh-oh.
He's performing. I guess he's from Cleveland, because he keeps saying I'm coming home, performing live. You know, we could actually look it up real quick. Oh, I'm an idiot. He's performing in Columbus, not Cleveland. So yeah, so he is going home. Where's the picture? So anyway, so this is on his Instagram, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is a flyer for the show. Opener packages. Let's start at the bottom. So for player. So for $500, you get a 3-minute performance and you get 1 ticket to the show. You go up a little bit. Baller, $750. You get a 7-minute performance. You get 3 tickets and a custom flyer. All-Star is $1,000. Mm-hmm. You get 10-minute performance, 5 tickets, custom flyer, and a mention on a radio commercial. Is it 2010? Superstar, $1,500, 15-minute performance, 10 tickets, custom flyer, mention on a radio commercial, and the kicker, the icing on the cake, you get featured on the Eventbrite page for the tickets. You know who doesn't have to do this? The artists you were talking shit about that you didn't want to release their tracks. I've never seen anything like this. Usually the people that do things like this are like shady promoters that can't sell tickets. So what they'll do is they'll book somebody and then charge crazy amounts to open as like an opportunity to open for this guy,
right,
or whoever the person is. What are you doing? You made $45 million and you're performing where you're from, your home city, right? You're coming home, your first performance ever. And this is what you have to do? Le'Veon, what are you doing? Call me. You need a consultant. You need somebody on your side, because this ain't it, bud.
Hey, you want to hop in the booth with him?
No, bro, I would not put out.
Oh.
I would not put out a song.
Wow.
Yeah. And also, too, I wonder if, because it's kind of like frowned upon to, let's say like you're a big artist, right? And I reach out. I have a song.
I am a big artist.
Fine. I knew that was horrible to start. So let's say I have a song and my part's done and I send it to you and then you send it back. It's kind of like bad practice for me to change my part.
Right.
Because you already know what my part's like. So I can kind of like go even harder or change something up so my part's better.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I wonder how, if he sent him just a beat and they sent him back something and he didn't like it, or if he sent him, because if he's based off what I heard from that little Dirk song that he put out, if he had his part done and then he sent it to Moneybagg Yo, it makes total sense why they didn't try. Same thing with Stunner for Vegas. Like if they heard his part, like I'd be like, oh yeah, let's just get this money and send them some shit. You know, it's probably like some vocals they had on a hard drive. He probably didn't even. Let's see if that verse fits. You know, throw it on there because I don't know, dude. That shit is not good.
Poor guy.
No poor guy. The guy made millions of dollars. No poor guy. He's doing celebrity boxing now too.
You think you could compete with him in the ring?
For sure. Listen, I can't run as fast. Okay, so in an athletic competition, he got me there.
Yeah.
Bar for bar.
No.
Wait.
Okay.
Bar for bar, it's not even close. I wouldn't do it because it's not fair.
Yeah.
In a rap battle or like song for song or anything musical, it would be the equivalent of him versus me in athletics. And I mean that. That's 100%. You're just, you suck. You're horrible.
Oh my God.
In boxing, you give me 6 months, it's not close.
How tall is he?
How tall is Le'Veon Bell? Listen.
I think he could give you 6 years. You're not.
He's 31 years old.
Yeah.
How tall is?
6'1".
Okay. That's not bad.
I mean, he is a fucking football player, though. Pro. Oh, he doesn't play anymore?
No, he's been out of the league for like 3 years.
Oh, damn. Poor guy.
Let's actually hang on. Right, he was on the practice squad for the Buccaneers in 21. But let's go back here. Let's go to his Instagram.
I think you're supposed to just say Bucks. That's what cool people say.
Gotcha. Sorry. It's going to ask me to log in.
Gotcha. Everybody makes mistakes.
Look at it. Come on. I don't want to log in. Oh, full fight. Here, watch this. Who did he fight? JMX? You're already fighting guys with initials. Let's see. Yeah, let me just say, we get in there, it's not going to look anything like that.
What is he wearing?
It's a small ring, too. Yeah, exactly. What is he wearing?
That is a small ring.
Right? Yeah, no, I don't. It wouldn't look anything like that, Le'Veon. I'm telling you.
You're out of your mind, bro.
Dude, I'd be in there talking shit to him.
You'd be in there getting rope-a-doped.
Hell no. I don't like, you can't, if I'm going to go on rants like this, you can't not be on my side, okay? I got to have at least one person in my corner.
I feel like I need to check you if
no,
you're talking crazy.
I got to have at least one person in my corner.
Look how muscular
he is. Yeah, he played
is.
football. I'm telling you, give me 6 months. All I do is train for the fight, and it's over. Okay, here's the deal. Me and Le'Veon Bell in the ring. Whoever loses has to stop making music.
Okay.
Is that fair, Le'Veon?
I feel like it's a win either way.
I feel like just getting on here and provoking people, the chance that they respond is a win for us regardless. But, yeah, I don't know. This is not... Look at it. This is... No. No, look, he's clinching him. He's holding on to the guy.
That's a legitimate strategy.
Yeah, when you're losing.
Floyd Mayweather clinches, I
can't believe.
Maybe. I don't know.
I can't believe how small this ring is, though.
I don't know anything about boxing.
When even was this? DAZN.
Can we show this for this long?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's no audio, so it doesn't matter. We won't put that in there because we don't need to hear all that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't even know who. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's crazy. $1,500 for 15 minutes, and you get 10 tickets. Tickets are $40. So even if you sell them all, you're only making you're losing $900.
Mr. Bell, this sucker over here, this little jerk bozo, won't let me hop on a track with him. So I'd love to get a feature if you would have me, and I'd come hard. I'll come hard all over the track.
You got to be on my team, though, brother. I'm
on your team. Just let me on a fucking track.
Yeah, but you're not supporting me here, man.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep you grounded.
Life does that enough. I don't need you to do it too. Okay.
I saw you had another video.
Yeah, I did have another video. But
you got some notes, brother.
I always do now, man, because last week we did it and it was so much better.
Yeah.
We were ranting and raving.
Yeah.
And yeah. So, Le'Veon, I don't dislike you. And I don't want to fight you. If I have to, I will. But if I have to, I will. But you need a consultant. You need somebody on your team that's not going to make you look like a bozo. Okay? That video with Dirk was bad. There's like a guy in an operating table in the back, like legs are shaking and stuff. Lil Durk is like top 5 biggest artist out right now.
What?
Yeah, 100%.
No way.
100%.
That's crazy.
In hip hop, yeah, 100%. I mean, Taylor Swift has like 30,000 people outside of the concerts that she sells out. What I'm saying, in hip hop, yeah, Lil Durk is...
Really?
You're white, dude. Stop.
So are you.
Stop.
Drake, 21 Savage, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Gunna.
Yeah, but see, okay, right now, like, J. Cole hasn't put stuff out.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying he's not in the top 5. I'm saying, like, right now.
Yeah.
If he puts something out tomorrow,
yeah,
of course, he would get up there.
Right.
Same thing with Kendrick.
Right.
They're not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just who's hot right this second.
Okay. Brady Neal.
6. Is that fair?
Yeah, I'll take it.
And you fumbled the bag. Everybody in the comments are saying, like, you wasted a really good Lil Durk verse. You know, it's not impossible. I feel like when like a famous person transitions into comedy, or like comedy's a last resort, and then comedians like shit on them. We listen to a lot of comedy podcasts. We hear it all the time. Yeah. Like, let me take you under my wing. We'll give it like 2 years, and we can make you like a respectable artist.
Or you know what? Like, if you have all that money, why don't you just get like a decent ghostwriter?
That's another thing.
You don't even have to write your own shit.
That's another thing. When rich people do something new and they're bad at it, you're rich. It costs nothing. I mean, yes, it costs something, but like, you can start at like the level that somebody's been doing it for, he said 10 years. It's still bad. Yeah. You're rich. I get like you're in the NFL. How serious can you take like a rap career when, you got to work out and go to camp and all that? And, the season's only then 16, now 17 weeks long. But like, Yeah. Exactly, though. Mm-hmm.
Call up Scott Storch. Ask him if he can help you out.
I mean, he's already working. I mean, Take Keith's big producer. He has the money to be able. He has the money and fame. Mm-hmm. But it's like, you're 31 and you're a multi-millionaire. Mm-hmm. Why are you still like chasing clout? Like, go open up a bunch of Culvers in Ohio and a Skyline Chili and just call it a day and just coast into the sunset, dude. You don't. What are you doing? Guy has like 1 million followers on Instagram. Just chill. You're fine.
I mean, I imagine when you're like at that level for such a time, you probably like get accustomed to the attention. And, not saying that he's chasing clout or whatever, but like, he probably wants to be on top. He wants to be like known.
I guess, yeah. But it's different because like in sports, like, you're famous in sports, but that doesn't mean like you're going to get like 300 people out to a show in Seattle. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like, can you get some Seattle sports radio station to talk about you even though you play for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Mm-hmm. Yes, because you were good. Yeah. But it's like, what are you doing? And yeah, like you said, just get ghostwriters. Get ghostwriters and producers and, throw in your own stuff in there too, but...
That's my plan.
Yeah. I mean...
To blow up.
Yeah. But doesn't Chris Rock have like other comedians that he works with for his own stuff? Isn't that like a known thing?
I have no idea.
Not that he has writers, but he has like other comedians that he's like friends with, kind of like go over his stuff with him, mm-hmm. which makes sense.
Might be.
I just come on, Le'Veon. I'll give you a deal. I'll sign you, Le'Veon. We'll make it work.
Based off my limited knowledge of like the stand-up world, just from what I've picked up from podcasts and stuff, I don't think it's uncommon for comedians to like, bounce jokes off of one another. Yeah. Like sometimes, one comedian will like offer up like, an alternative spin on it or something. I think that's common.
Everybody helps when everybody helps everybody. It's just better. Yeah. But like, to get on there and complain, and then he had to backtrack so quick. I love that. Snoop Dogg, I love you. It's not you, Snoop Dogg.
I can't believe he didn't release the Snoop Dogg track. If you're on a track with fucking Snoop Doggy Dogg, like, release it just for the attention.
I'm re-releasing it every year if I have a song with Snoop Dogg. Are you kidding me?
That's legendary.
I don't know, dude. But yeah, I do have more videos, so if you want to get to some shit.
Let's get into it.
Let me just delete all this stuff here so I don't we don't double go over notes. We can get to this right here.
Awesome.
This shit had me dying. Have you seen this?
No, I saw like a snippet. It's a trailer for the new Willy Wonka.
Yes.
Just called Wonka.
It's called Wonka. Hey, I'm glad that the writers are on strike. They don't deserve money. They don't deserve more. We already have this. We don't need more of this. Make something new.
There was the original. Then there was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
Which was fine.
with Freddie Highmore and Johnny Depp.
Yes.
You know,
And the newer one, the Johnny Depp one, it was good because it like touched on his father being like really harsh on him.
Yeah.
So it was like why he was so weird.
Yeah.
Right. And there's two. They both hold up.
yeah,
You know, if people are like our age or even older and they have kids and they want to show them either one,
Yeah.
fine. They both hold up. We don't need this one. He's not he doesn't look like Willy Wonka.
See, I was actually going to say I like the casting decision.
Are you kidding me?
He doesn't have blonde hair, but he's like
No.
weird looking. No offense, like he's a good looking guy, but he's also weird looking, and like he's got like curly hair, and I like it. I don't know. I think he'll probably do a good job, and I'm sorry I did not agree with you, but
It's what you do all the time. You know the show The Bear?
Yeah.
Okay, who's the guy?
You prefer that guy, Jeremy Allen White?
Yeah, just because he looks like Gene Wilder.
Yeah,
But
no, I could see that.
and in this one, in the new one, he's a magician.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he does like magic chocolate. We don't need it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a new Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford's 80 years old. Now I know last week I got on here talking about Steve Miller rocking out at 80 years old.
Yeah.
But there's a big difference between like running in canyons and like rocking out on stage.
Yeah.
We don't need it.
Yeah.
Make something new. These writers want all this money. I don't know what the strike's about, and I don't give a shit. But
Yeah, you're very anti-union.
what? We don't need it. Make something new. I've said many times in this podcast I find Bert Kreischer to be very annoying.
Yeah.
But at least his movie is like something new.
Yeah.
It kind of like
Not really. I mean, it's the same story he repeats all the time.
Yeah,
right?
but see, it's from his story.
Right.
You know, it's not like
Right.
a remake of something that already happened. It kind of gives me like super bad vibes.
Okay.
Not that that's what it's about, but like that era of like movie.
Mhm.
It's kind of, you know, from the trailer.
like
and
a
shit.
raunchy.
Yeah, like, and it's something new, even if the movie sucks. Again, I never see it. I probably never will.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Just me and you could sit here for an hour and give Hollywood 5 ideas for something that's decent, right? And then you have AI that can help.
Idea
too.
number 1. It's me starring in the lead, and it's just a bunch of women with their tits out.
There you
That's
go.
idea number 1. Number 2, same thing, but their bottoms are out.
That's the sequel.
Bottom Bonanza is what it's going to be
What's
called.
the first one?
Titty Tuesday.
But the actors joined the writers on strike.
Mm-hmm.
So that means we can be scabs. You could get in on Superman.
Okay, I would love to. Yeah,
What's
you were
your-
just saying last week that you don't like the Superman
Okay,
actor, and I
okay.
would be better.
I'm your agent. Shut up.
Okay.
His day rate is $550. Okay?
Okay.
He needs 2 trailers, one for him, one for me. He'll do whatever you want. Anything you want.
Anything.
Literally anything you want. Okay? He's a better Superman. He wants time to train. So let's get him a trainer. But while David's out there with the picket signs and all that shit, let him be. But then that means who's the director of that? Is it James Gunn?
That sounds right.
What's that other guy? I don't think it's Snyder.
Oh, Zack Snyder? No,
I don't think it's him.
so.
I think it's James Gunn,
Yeah.
right? He's probably can't do it.
Right.
Because he's
Right. We'll probably have to get like Tommy Wiseau or somebody like.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll represent you
Okay.
and I'll direct it.
Are you
going to
do this? Or are you going to make rectangles with your
I have
with
to,
your
yeah.
fingers?
And now I see a lot of people. There's this girl that I know, and she moved to LA, and she was like an extra in like a Lifetime movie and stuff. So she's on strike now too, and.
It's so funny, the idea of being on strike when all you did was be an extra in a Lifetime movie.
Yeah, so she's on strike now, and she's posting stuff like, influencers, if you get reached out to by studios, do not do it. It's so bad, all this
Yeah.
stuff. And, but I'll do it. I'll cross the line. I don't care. We want to be in movies. We'll do it.
Can I say something real quick going back to the Indiana Jones thing?
Yeah.
My brother sent me an article a couple days ago that said Harrison Ford was being interviewed, and he made some sort of comment. He said he like still has scars on his head because he would staple the hat to his to his head so that it would stay on. And he was like, "Well, you gotta do what you gotta do." And it's like there are so many other options that come before stapling the fucking hat to your
Wow.
head. Like, why is that what you came to?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Don't tell me that was the only option. You could have kept it on, buddy. You just like pain.
when did the first one come out? That might have been all they had.
Like late 70s, maybe early 80s.
Yeah. We don't need any more of that.
Have you seen the original 3?
No.
They're good.
Yeah.
I got the box set. I'll lend it to you.
What was that one that came out in like 2005?
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I saw that
with
one.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, for some reason I don't know why I saw that one when I was a kid.
Yeah.
We don't need it. I'm Iowa Adam. Let's have that one. Let's make something new. I don't know. Dude.
Yeah.
It's especially when these things already exist.
Yeah.
You're just like, now Tom Cruise said he wants to make Mission Impossible till he's 80.
Yeah.
For some reason, I love that. I want him to just keep going hard, keep making them, and turn it into Sharknado.
Yeah.
The first Sharknado was serious. They released it, and then everybody laughed at it, so they just steered into it, and it became funny.
Yeah.
Then, like, celebrities were doing cameos in it. It was like events when these movies would come out. Mission Impossible, I think if he does it till he's 80, it has to go that route.
I feel like he's just such a machine. He'll still be great when he's 80.
It'll be believable. He'll be like Harrison Ford did what, and he'd staple a hat twice to his head. He'd put a staple on both sides just because he's crazy like that. But when it comes to the other stuff, the remakes and stuff, we don't need it. Things already hold up, and like if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Who cares? But you don't know how to keep remaking it.
Yeah.
I mean, the what's that shit? The Rudolph shit. Right?
Rudolph.
Yeah, the shit from the 60s that they played, right? Like, that doesn't hold up, but we don't need more of it. We get it. I don't know. Nobody's making more. I'm just saying.
Live action Rudolph remake. What do you think?
We don't
We're
need it.
2 of the deer. We're Donner and Connor.
I don't want to. No, you just want to be in leather.
I just want a harness around me.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. But I don't know.
I'm not into that. Internet.
Yeah, okay. You mention it a lot.
That's not true.
You just sent me a meme. Should I?
Because, as we discussed last week, we used to joke around about you walking in.
There's no we. You brought it up and just
don't do this. You want me on your team? You have to be on my team.
I'm your agent. I'll drop your ass. But I don't know. We don't need. There's things exist. Let them make more stuff. I know every story's been told, but just tell it a little bit different. We don't need to keep bringing these characters back from the dead. I'm sick of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you. Thanks for once fucking agreeing with me. But and you like Timothée Chalamet? He's another.
I like him all right.
He's another one. Who are you?
I thought he was good in Dune. I thought he was good in The French Dispatch.
You liked him in that movie where he fucked the peach.
Never saw it. Is that Call Me by My Name or whatever?
I never saw it either. But
Call Me
he's
by
like
Your
fucking
Name.
fruit or something.
I never saw it.
I don't know. 2 E's. Fuck off. I don't like it.
Timothée.
Yeah.
Timothée Chalamet.
I don't like him, but
I like him all right.
Especially as Wonka, you like him?
I think I'll give him a shot.
You're gonna go see that?
I won't go see it, but I might watch it if it comes on streaming. Like, I think you're just like a little bit of a meanie sometimes, and you're a little bit of a cynic.
I feel sometimes like I'm like Le'Veon Bell, where he's like, if you're not Drake or Rihanna or SZA, like I only know 4 famous people, and if you're not one of those 4, then I'm like, who are you?
Yeah.
But as Wonka,
I don't know. You knew Jeremy Allen White, who's like not a top 10 like famous person.
That's what I'm saying. With the shit up here is not good. It's not filed right up here. Okay, I get it, but. Yeah, I don't know. What are we doing? We don't. And stop changing the story.
Timothée, I'll give you a chance.
Is there multiverses in Wonka now? What's going on?
Well, they got to add a new spin on it. That's
Why?
how they. Because if they literally just remade it like shot for shot and shit, like it would be weird. I want to say I'm on the same page as you as far as like just endless reboots and shit. Like. That's been a take for it. It's almost.
I know I'm not saying anything new.
Yeah,
here.
no, it's almost kind of hacked to be like, oh, reboots. Because
I could be a writer in Hollywood because I just say shit other people say, just like you write other things that already exist.
Yeah, no, reboots are bad, and I think we all agree on that. It's fucking stupid.
But then on the other,
especially like these live action remakes of like shit that was cartoons.
Oh, like the fucking Aladdin. With
yeah,
the genie?
Lion King.
Did you see that? I never saw that.
No.
With Will Smith.
Although I do love Will Smith.
Yeah, I'm surprised you never saw that. What's another one that they did? What did you just say?
Lion King.
Oh.
I think they did Jungle Book live action too. And it's funny they call this shit live action, but you can't train animals to speak, so it's all like CGI anyway. Just make it a cartoon. Whatever happened to, this is like kind of a hack take too, but I want to see like the comeback of like 2D, animation, like the classics from our childhood, like Aladdin and shit. Like, whatever happened to that?
Yeah,
everything's like fucking
maybe
Pixar.
Maybe it's because it's nostalgic for us, but like some of those, like Jungle Book is from like the 60s, I think. Like the original.
I don't think so.
You want to bet? I'd say 69.
The one from our childhood?
Yeah, like the Disney one.
No shot.
Yes, dude. 67. Pay me.
67. You said 69.
Yeah, I was right though. 60s.
Okay, I'll Venmo you. I don't have 100 on me.
But this movie looks good. But maybe it's because
I'll take you to Gabriel's Fountain.
Okay. That's a lose for me.
You're a lose.
Yeah, like that shit's cute. That looks good.
Yeah, it looks great.
When did they
Is that Tigger?
I think it is. Why is he just there? Oh no, that's the lot. That's the that's the guy that was scary, wasn't he? Wasn't he like a scary guy?
I have no idea.
What's his name? What's the tiger's name?
I think Baloo is the big
Shere Khan.
Shere Khan.
Yeah, wasn't he supposed to be scary? He had, like,
well,
one
yeah,
eye?
it looks like he's strangling that snake.
Honestly, though, they probably used like
he's got evil eyes.
Yeah. They probably used. Oh, you know what? There's like some movie that uses like the same exact animations as right.
I think I heard that. Yeah.
You know?
Or did this movie use the same exact animation?
It might have. When they had like 3 people make. When did this come out? When did this sneak by me?
I think fucking Jon Favreau directed it.
I don't know who that is.
Fucking, you know Jon Favreau. He was in Swingers. He was in
Jungle Book. Let's see.
He was in fucking. Remember the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie?
Yeah.
He was like the friend. He was Foggy.
Oh, shit, I know this guy.
Yeah. Chef, you ever see that?
No.
Delightful. Oh, you got to see Chef. Like, I think you would enjoy Chef. It's just like, you can't not like it. It's just like a very simple, but just like pleasant movie. Eva Longoria's in it, and she's always...
sold.
What?
I'm sold.
Okay. She's fucking a delight. John Leguizamo is in it.
Wow.
I like him.
All right, shout out to this guy.
I wonder if we could get John Leguizamo on one day. I think he'd be fun to have on.
We can get anybody on, dude.
We can get Le'Veon Bell on.
Dude, you know what we should do? We should just say that we had people on, but their episode was bad, and we never put it out. We'll just pull
just
a
to lend
Le'Veon
ourselves a little credibility.
We'll send out tweets, and we'll be like, "Yeah, we had Snoop Dogg on, and then he was high the whole time. We love you, Snoop." And then we'll say, I mean, anybody.
Yeah,
we had,
Yeah.
And what
That's
can they?
Perfect.
How can they say they weren't? They could just say they weren't, and then we could be like, "No, you were, and it was bad." Right? I wonder if we could because when we reach out to people, eventually we'll have to pitch who we had on the show to give us credibility.
Yeah.
Imagine we just say that, and they're like, "Well, where are the episodes?" We'll reach out to Will Smith and say we had. And he just named
Barack
people.
Obama.
Yeah, Barack Obama was on.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, Donald Trump was on.
We only interview presidents.
Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani at the same time were on, and we did it at the landscaping place. And
Rudy Giuliani is just leaking shoe polish.
Yeah. And then they'll be like, "Where are these episodes?" And I'll be like, "Oh, they were bad. We never put them out, but they were on. But trust me, they were bad." And then what can they say? Or. Well, this is bad, but we can say that we had a celebrity on.
John Favreau's middle name is Colia.
That's cool.
It's interesting.
Where's he from? New York?
Colia?
You know what we could do? We could say we had people on, but then we'll look up recent celebrity deaths and then say they were on our podcast 3 months before.
Yeah.
But now we think it's disrespectful to put it out, and nobody can testify against that, right? That's actually not being...
Their estate could probably find some problems with that.
Well, we'll get there when we get there.
We need a lawyer, I think. Moving forward, we should have legal representation.
Probably. We're gonna have to start. We're gonna need we're gonna have to go ICP. We're gonna need face paint or
Insane
something.
Clown Posse?
Yeah.
Why?
Just to separate us from this show.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? like when we have a guest, it'll be us.
Yeah.
But then when we're doing this like normal,
Yeah.
we'll paint our faces up like clowns or
So we can say
big
like crazy
characters.
shit?
Yeah, and then they'll be like, that's not us. Hell, that's not us. What are you talking about? Does that look like me right now? Right?
You're flushing your disguise paint down the toilet. Like, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
You grow a beard and shave your head. I'll shave my beard and grow my hair. And then we'll do for
But
like
you can't do that.
shut up. For like a month, we'll do like 100 episodes.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back to our normal look and put them out and be like,
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
That sounds like a perfect plan. I see no flaws in that.
Thank you. Oh, I have videos here too. So
We have fun.
we do. We have a great time here. This just made me laugh. I think you'd like this.
It is fucking hot in here.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
We're almost done.
It's
So
okay.
you know
I
those
don't want to
big,
be done.
you know those big skeletons that they sell for Halloween,
Sure.
and they, so there's one in this Costco, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
This couldn't have been recent, right?
no, I don't think this is recent. Well, I don't know the
Because
video.
it's July.
I just saw this, but anyway, I went to Home Goods the other day. Half of the store is Halloween shit.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Like I was shocked by that. But anyway, there's one of those big skeleton Grim Reaper looking things.
Yeah.
But look at this.
Dementor. What's she doing? Taking a picture? What? What the fuck?
She's holding up a crucifix and she's screaming, "In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost!" Wait, watch. So
Oh
you're
my
just
God.
listening. It's one of those like 20-foot tall skeletons, and it's dressed up like the Grim Reaper. And it's this woman in a motorized wheelchair, and she's holding up a crucifix to it. And the thing is like moving. So I read in the comments that they had to turn it off for her to leave because she was like trying to like put it out
Yeah.
with her
Yikes.
crucifix. That's insane.
I would. You know what I'd love? You told me to have like a list of like people that I'd like to get on the podcast. I'd love to get like an expert on like mental health on the podcast and just talk about the fucking
videos?
epidemic of mental health issues
That'd
that we
actually
have
be-
in this country.
That would actually be a really good episode. We
Yeah.
just play them crazy videos and have them diagnose them. I wonder. Can they like? No, I don't think they can get their license revoked for diagnosing people in a video. But I don't want them to like lose credibility.
Yeah.
By talking shit about people.
Yeah.
But
Well, by coming on this podcast, they've already lost all credibility.
that's true. That's true.
No, that's like insane and really funny, but also super sad. Just like that video of the chick in the T-Mobile.
Yes.
Like,
Now, so I love this too because you played me that video with the Armenians down.
Yeah.
And now who's gonna sell me the biggest iPhone in this house?
it's called 1.8 million in gold.
I see you that video and I will raise you
No
this
way.
right here.
I don't know if I could take worse than that.
Now, I only saw the last little bit of this.
Yeah.
And then I saw the beginning, like 5 seconds.
Okay.
It's 3 minutes. How long is it? Like,
3 minutes, 36
okay.
seconds.
So this might be boring, but we're going to get to it. In the end, there's a big payoff.
We'll cut it down.
Well, if we
need
have to.
And
But-
by that, I mean you.
In the end, there's a big payoff. So
Okay.
it might be worth it.
Crazy lady at the airport gets arrested.
So it
Amalia Joy.
says crazy lady at the
Amalia
airport gets
Joy.
arrested.
Okay.
Amalia. AMALIAJOY.
J-O.
You can find me on a .com, but I've been trying to switch to .love.
Yikes. She's
I'll talk right here in front of other people. Yeah. I'm not going to talk alone with you though, man. You got too much heavy weights on, both of you. Yeah, no, don't come after me like that. Not with all your weaponry, man.
what?
Look at me. Yeah, no, I don't think you are, man, because I got just water in my hands and I have nothing to talk about. I got nothing to say to you, Mr. Desmond.
What the fuck?
Wong? Yeah? No. No, man. I found my voice. You're not gonna keep me, man. Cages have been broken. I'll sing. We can talk.
Please do. Please sing.
It is. Yes, these men are scaring me, and I had to run. So look him in the eye and tell him that they're not here to scare me. Look at him in the eye because I know that I'm okay. I'm good. I got your daughter and husband. Thank you. Would you like to walk with me? because I'm not willing to walk alone. Will you tell them I'm right here? Let them come to me.
Okay, so somebody is talking off screen and says, I have your daughter and your son, or your husband and your son.
Yeah.
And, okay, so I don't know what happened. So far, it's not that crazy, all right? It's not that bad. She is talking a little bit weird, but
Yeah.
it's
For
not,
sure.
not bad.
Yeah. Oh.
I can walk with you. Would that be okay?
Yes. Thank you. How can you say no to her? Are you kidding me?
Well,
You're going to say no to her?
I'm not your best friend, but I'm here to help you.
Listen to the women.
No.
Also, this looks like a subway.
We're running up and
Doesn't it?
down. Kind of back to the creek.
Yeah, it
Kinda.
might be.
So,
Sometimes.
Uh-oh.
Are you guys okay? Seeing you arrested like this? Where are you
Right
gonna
now,
take
you're
me?
detained, so please place your hands behind your back.
Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Bacon and Mr. Dimmitt.
Please
Mr.
place your hands
Bacon.
behind your back.
sweetie, you gotta let
I
go.
want
sorry, ma'am.
everybody to know where they're taking me.
This poor woman volunteered to like
To help
walk
her.
with
Yeah,
this
yeah.
woman, and now
Yeah.
she's like holding on to her for dear life. She did not sign up for this.
So now there's 2 cops trying to detain this woman, and
Yeah.
she's freaking out.
Never coming back.
Just stand up.
If you take me now,
You're
then I'm never coming back. I'm never coming back. Everyone's just gonna stand there and watch. That is what happens. You're a crazy woman. No, you're okay. I'm not. They said I'm mad. And my children love me. You're gonna break my wedding ring, and I've never been married.
You're going to break my wedding ring, and I've never been married. Okay, this is the part that I saw now, okay? It's going to
Okay.
get insane,
Okay.
if it hasn't already.
And everyone's just gonna let this happen. Because this is exactly what has been happening. That's exactly what has been happening. So who's the head honcho here? You tell me. Come on, kiss me. Kiss me. Tell me who's the head honcho here. I'm not hot enough for you. I'm not hot enough.
What the fuck?
I'm not sexy enough. I'm gonna spit on you. Tell me I'm fucking hot.
So she starts kicking the cops, and she's like, tell me who's the head honcho here. I'm not sexy enough. I'm not hot enough for you. And then she goes, I'm going to spit on you. And then she spits on the cop. And then, oh my
Tell me
God.
I'm fucking sexy.
Tell me I'm fucking sexy.
Just tell her she's fucking sexy. What's your problem? You want to get spat on?
Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Now control hold. Oh, animal control. Because I look like a mad woman and you're going to break my bones? You're going to break my bones, security? Security's going to break my bones to get me to fucking shut up? What are you doing to me? What are you doing like that?
Oh my God. This poor woman.
All they had to do was tell her she's sexy.
That was such an easy way to like diffuse things. They could have just said she's sexy. Like,
That was crazy. Yeah,
did you think she was sexy?
Well, I mean, if it took, if that's all I had to say for me not to get spat on by a random crazy lady, yeah, sure, she's sexy.
But the issue is like, really, who's the head honcho?
That's all they had to do is tell her who's the head honcho. You know, there's probably a lot of context we're missing.
Yeah.
And that's every video on the internet, but
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put on my internet like diagnostician. That's not the word. What is house? House.
I don't know.
Diagnostician, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna diagnose her, but you know, if I'm putting on like my Reddit cap, I would say she's, you know, about to take a flight. She probably popped a Xanax or something and mixed it with alcohol.
Oh, you're really just making shit up now.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 100%.
Okay.
And so she's just lives in her marbles because of that.
Yeah, okay.
So-
So what happened with the lady in T-Mobile then?
I have no fucking idea.
I think they were seeing the same shit, to be honest.
What do you? Yeah.
I think the two of them were both seeing the same, you know.
I would love a crossover episode.
That'd be pretty cool.
The two of them kissing, just saying, telling each other they're sexy. That'd be cool.
I wonder if that would bring the Armenians up.
The problem is, like, the one chick that's Putin's pussy. So, like,
Yeah.
hands off.
Yeah. That might, well, you never know. I love crazy internet shit.
The Armenians are down.
They're down, dude. All right, so-
You don't like that? Stay here. God. I haven't been using Reddit for about 2-ish weeks now, and I miss it so much, especially r/public freakout.
So where do you go now? What do you do?
I've been using YouTube a lot
Okay.
recently. If I'm being honest, I've been watching like a lot of like Hassan Piker. Do you know him?
I do know who
Yeah,
he is.
he has a channel, Hassan. I think it's pronounced Hassanabi, like wannabe.
Okay.
I don't know if that's like the joke or if it's Hassan Abi. I don't know. Anyway, I've been watching him. I've been watching this other dude who like trolls like Trump protests and stuff. But watching like a lot of like liberal shit, just like because I like seeing like MAGA people get made fun of. But that's bad because then I'm just like as bad as like the other like the right wingers who just watch like anti-left winger shit. Like I'm just like immersing my brain in this like political soup.
Why don't you go back to Twitter? There's whole pages of public. It's
Oh really?
yeah, public freakout. That's where I see.
I never really used
That's
Twitter.
where I see a lot of that shit.
I never used Twitter. Also, I don't support Elon, so fuck you.
Why?
Fuck him.
Just because?
That's it.
Okay.
Just because of the liberal media, like they just like infected my brain, and I hate Elon now.
Okay. You don't have to pay to use it. I don't pay for Twitter.
Yeah, but still.
But okay. Okay. Well, don't know where to go.
I'm a
from
man
there.
of principles. I don't know where my principles came from, but I stick to them. There's not more stuff on there?
Not that's good.
Oh, man.
Don't.
Do you want me to show you stuff?
What do you have? You don't have
know.
anything.
Just like go through my camera roll. We could talk about it.
I don't want to. I don't want to do that. We're pretty good. We're what, a couple minutes in here? 57 minutes in?
Couple minutes in. 54.
54? That's not bad.
Yeah.
We do what we want here, man.
Yeah.
Z-Listers podcast. We shit all over Le'Veon Bell. Timothy Chalamet's a nobody. Hopefully this Wonka movie
I like
will be
both
his.
of those guys. I'd love to hop on a track with both of them. Or make a movie.
Make
like,
a movie with Timothy Chalamet and the soundtrack is by Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be cool. You know what'd be cool? Like Timothée Chalamet and I doing like a buddy cop like comedy.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Kind of like
I feel like you and him wouldn't get along. Just the way he looks, I feel like he wouldn't like you.
I think you'd be surprised. He's got like a boyish charm, and so do I. And
Yeah, but he has like a rich kid private school boyish charm from like what I've seen, and you have like, you know, the kid that's like fingering his ass in the sandbox type of vibe.
what the fuck?
I'm just
That's slander, dude.
Can we sue each other for defamatory statements on a show that we're on together?
I would love to.
That'd be funny.
Because I'm tired of you being mean to me.
Do you know that guy that I see him on TikTok? You probably see him on like
Instagram Reels,
yeah,
YouTube Shorts.
MySpace, where he like trolls companies. He'll send like fake emails to companies like about their CEO. He uses like Jackie Jones of the Colorado Times. You never seen that guy?
No.
He's a stand-up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter.
So much waste of time.
That guy Ben Palmer, he like trolls companies, right? And he used to sue his friends and go on to like court shows and sue them for like, you know, a couple $100.
Yeah.
And then since it's his friend, like he doesn't have to pay because they never go after him and shit.
Yeah.
So like him and his friends would just apply to court shows and stuff. So I wonder if that's what we should do. And
Yeah.
the evidence would be like this episode, but then we pretend like when we're on like one of the
Judge
shows,
Judy.
that we don't know each other.
Yeah,
But it's
okay.
like clearly like they show a video and we're like sitting right next to each
Okay.
other. Bro, do you know Judge Faith? She doesn't have a show anymore, but
No.
you don't know who this is? Bro. I'm guilty.
Hello, Your Honor.
I'm guilty.
Oh, can you click on that one? Yes, I like that a lot.
You look crazy right now, dude. That's
I don't care.
insane.
I don't care.
Well, it looks like she's happily married with a kid. But she used to have a judge show, and I saw like 3 episodes. She was my favorite judge show.
I'm pretty sure I might be making the story up. So I was upstate at my aunt's house. They had like a sexy like kind of like calendar. Like this local company, I guess, had done like a little calendar photo shoot or whatever.
What kind of company?
Well, I don't know if I should say because it might like help people triangulate where my aunt lives.
Okay.
But anyway, I'll tell you off the air. But anyway, so it was like this business calendar, but it was like people in like sexy poses and stuff. And this one woman was like pregnant and looking really good. And
You're a predator.
It's not predatory. And anyway, I was like, oh, such and such a month is my favorite. And they were like, oh my God, like Brady, she's pregnant. And I was like, so? In front of like my whole family. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, the look in your eye just before scared me, dude. That's the same look. That's the same look like Suki gives me when her ears go back and she's going to attack me. Like the pupils
Don't
get
start
big.
saying that. See, now I'm going to take you to people's court.
That's
Don't say
crazy.
that. I just
I'm
like
gonna
the
take
look of them.
I'm going to get a restraining order.
I
dude.
like the look of them.
You
can't get pregnant, so I don't see why you would get a restraining order.
Because you're scaring me.
I'm not doing anything bad. I'm just saying I like them.
What's them?
Pregnant women.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I like the look of them.
That's crazy. It's the Z-Listers podcast. I'm uncomfortable. Next week, special guest, special episode.
Oh yeah. Make a Z with me.
No.
Okay.
What are you doing? That was not a Z.
You do the bottom half. Yeah.
It's the Z-Listers.
Z-Listers podcast.
Show sucks. See you in the next one.
We love you all so much.
Bye-bye.
Mwah. Hit me up. I don't know what that means.